Yeah.
Hello, I'm Alan, and I'm in AI for computer games with my partners here.
Hi, my name is Ankit and I'm a AI programmer.
Hey, I'm Kshitij. I'm senior at UF.
Hey, I'm Shubhankar. Sir Shubhankar.
Yeah. So after we're basically really happy to be finishing this project and working for 3 months after it. And yeah, we finally got something to show to you guys.
Alright, our game is named Dream Escape after the concept pitch that was made by Rahul, Shubhankar, and me. Our game is a first person, horror themed adventure game influenced by games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Amnesia The Dark Descent, in which you avoid enemies, be spooked out by the environments, and finish levels by finding the end and escaping. Hopefully, by the end of our game demo, you will find yourselves entertained and be willing to see more development in the future. Besides the chilling theme, we have implemented interesting enemy artificial intelligence to demonstrate the learning that has taken place in this class.
So our game is basically designed in Unity, and it's a very versatile engine which everyone's usually familiar with. And we utilize the capabilities of performing scripting through C Sharp and to implement triggers for picking up objects and to changing scenarios and implementing the enemy AI, which is the focus of this project, and I'll be dealing with that later. Additional useful features that Unity provides are box platforms support and smooth performance optimization, and simple 3D rendering and models loading. The development process was very intuitive for us. We learned a lot. So it was more of a trial and error process for us. We began with learning Unity because neither of us had worked with Unity that much. So it took time. It was a good learning curve. And by the end of it, we were as close to masters as we're going to get. Learning Unity was challenging, but I think it's going to be very rewarding for us in the future. And I think we're going to use it more.
We recently had playtesting for our game level by asking some of our friends to be there, and they filled the forms and we asked them a variety of questions in regard to the improvement of the levels and what we can improve or add. We got a good amount of different feedback and found some features that are implemented to improve the entire quality of the game experience. Although with a lot more time, we expect to be able to make a very full game that builds upon our presentable game demo.
Perhaps the most important detail of our project is the enemy artificial intelligence implementation. First, we loaded models into Unity that were retrieved from public domain to represent enemies that would be patrolling the maze and on the lookout for the player to kill. Then, we loaded the animations for the monster, which includes the idle stance, walking animation, and attacking animation. The scripting for the monster to cycle from various animations and chase the player is done in C Sharp. The AI of the enemy monsters uses some of the techniques described during this course. In general, the enemy monster AI follows the player for a set distance when they have the player in their sight. The AI uses A-star algorithm pathfinding to take routes to bring them towards the player and traverse the maze without walking through walls and take the shortest path. Like in the guest lecture about Last of Us, the monsters use varieties of speeds and methods to take a hold of the player. During our playtesting, we found that the speeds of the monsters was too strict, and we adjusted the way the monsters acted towards the player.
So at the beginning of this project, we all had a small amount of knowledge with Unity and C Sharp. Through watching the video tutorials and working steadily through the semester, we learned a lot about game development in Unity and modeling also, and especially about scripting in regards to implementing our game AI. We split up the work and communicated through Slack. It's a messaging service that conveniently has an application on our phones too.
And here is our game demo.
Okay, so this is basically our game, Dream Escape. We have included a ton of topics in this, including AI pathfinding, event triggers, dynamic modeling for picking up objects and adding them to places like inventories and other things, and I'll guide you through it as we go along the game. So yeah, it's basically the introduction of the game, a brief storyline for the user, for the uninitiated, to go through what's going on. Okay, let's go. Alright, so this is the general design of the map, and what we see here, like on the right side, down at bottom, is basically like the map layout of the game. Basically, we thought we'd add this because the corridors are like not really that bright, and so some players can have some problems. That's the monster. We're gonna be dealing with that later because he's gonna follow us till we die, so I don't wanna deal with that. Let's go to like picking up objects. So that right there is a key, and when I pick it up, you can see it in the top right corner right here. Let's go pick it up. There you go. It's key 0, a key for the first door. Yeah. Let's try to find the first door. Now note, if you don't have the key, you can't really open a door. So that's the first door right here. So go through it, the door opens, it's gone. It's a dead end, oops. And that's torches, by the way. So let's go on the door. See, oh, we're stuck. Oh, we're stuck. Can't really go through that. So let's go here. Oh, there's another key. There it is, key 1. So, okay, wait, we go back. Try to find this door. Boom, there it is. That's the exit right there, but let's try to make sure the monster is actually chasing us. So we go right here. So there are event triggers to make sure the monster chases us. So yeah, there you go. Come on. Yeah, there you go. He's chasing me. And if he touches me, I die. I mean, I don't want him to touch me. The way he's following me is basically pathfinding, avoiding collision. Right there. And I died. So I'm going to do a quick run through again, just to make sure that I don't die this time.
Are you doing it again?
Yeah, basically. Okay, going through it really quick. We don't need to get the second key because that really doesn't lead to the exit. Spoilers. Pick this up, go out, open this door, and open this door, and that's basically it. That's the end of the game. It's pretty complex. I mean, even after making it and playing it like multiple times, I still get lost. So that's it. That's kind of the game. That's Dream Escape for you guys. Thank you.